Oh no, you're back.
Oh no!
That's right, I'm back. You got room for one more?
You have to keep a better lookout.
Oh, no.
Michonne, she kept looking for him,
She did.
but then
That's
she
right.
decided to give it up.
That's right.
right,
And
my
He's
gosh.
like, good.
she was smart to keep looking.
Mm-hmm. So welcome
Got
back,
down.
everyone. Storm here.
I'm here.
Kimmy Governor here.
We're going to be
Stay
watching,
away from
guess
me.
what? The Walking Dead.
That's right.
So we are on episode 6 today of season 4.
Yeah.
And what happened last time? All hell broke loose.
All
That's
hell
right.
broke
Infection
loose.
taking over, everyone getting sick,
That's
people
right.
dying.
Glenn survived, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
You guys were
He
worried he was going to die there, right? He was
Yeah,
very
I'm sorry.
sick.
Thank
Herschel's
goodness he
amazing.
survived. Yeah,
That's
he is
all I can
amazing.
Herschel's
say.
great.
He's just
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he was strong all the way through, and to risk his own life to be there
He's very
for these
sensible.
sick people and to help them through it. You know, and he even like had to stab, you know,
He had to kill
people
his
who haven't
first-
turned
yes,
yet.
He
That's
had
right,
to do
the
yes.
it.
first
he did.
time
Yeah.
because it needed to happen
Yeah,
because
sure.
otherwise things would get more out of control and you would have more walkers
Definitely.
killing people.
Oh,
Yeah,
All these things
and
you gotta think
Carol's
of.
gone,
surviving.
so Daryl is gonna. It's gonna be hard for Daryl.
Yeah, it was sure.
Mhm,
Sure,
that happened too. So
definitely,
we
yeah.
haven't really heard anything about that because again, all
Right.
chaos broke loose, and they've been trying to maintain the fences,
Oh my God!
and
Kevin
then the
goes
infection in
against
the prison. So Daryl asked towards the end of last
Mm-hmm.
episode something about where's Carol
Where's
to
Carol?
Herschel, and he's like, you got to talk to Rick.
that. Yeah.
That's right,
You
yeah.
know,
That
he
was
says she's
great
fine,
answer.
but you got to talk to her.
Oh,
So that was good because I'd be like, why
Yeah.
did she die? Like in this world, that's the first thing. I think.
Yes, absolutely.
And basically, too, with Carol now, she might see the governor out there. And
Yeah,
do
Carol
something.
versus
She
the
might-
governor.
yeah,
That's
she
right.
might take care of what Andrea couldn't.
That's right.
I really feel bad
That's
about
awesome.
Andrea because
I do
I
too.
know a lot of fans don't like her, but I know she had, I don't want to say flaws because she really did try to do the right thing.
Well,
And
There is, yeah.
it's easier, again, we're watching a show, but these characters are so real to us, right? And
That's right.
it's easier to judge someone not being in their situation, but she didn't know to the extent of how bad he was in the
Yes,
beginning.
no,
She does
no.
care about people, and she's trying to,
That's right.
care for people and, kind of lead. I mean, not that she's trying to take over or have power, but
Yeah.
she is a good leader, and she's good at giving speeches and encouraging people in the right
right,
way,
yeah. Yes.
calming a massive group down.
And
that's
she was
panicking.
optimistic. She was trying to be optimistic and
was.
saying, "This is a great place. Woodbury is a great
That's
place."
right.
And
And she doesn't want people to die,
did she
She
know?
wants
Sure.
to help them for real. She
Yeah.
cares about the people,
Sure does.
and I just hate how she died.
Yeah.
And one of our fans was discussing on our Patreon that she wasn't supposed to die, I guess, in the show, and that was a last minute decision.
oh yeah,
So it was
wow,
very
I didn't know.
difficult to do that last scene because
Oh,
it was just shocking. And I guess in the comics, she, because it was a comic book first, as we
Right.
talked about, but, certain things in the comics might be different from the show. So I guess she went on to be a really good leader in the comics.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. I was like, oh
That's
man.
strange,
So that would have been
really.
cool to see that
Yeah.
arc, like to
That
see
would've been,
her
yeah.
change so much, but to actually
Absolutely.
give us that shock factor of, a main death. But then we also had Merle too,
Mm-hmm.
That's right, yeah.
and that was, I mean, as scary as he was and we couldn't trust him, I really liked his character and I would love to see him still with the group and
Yes.
grow from there.
I would
'cause he
like
was
to.
growing
Yes,
in a
I would
way.
have liked to have
was,
seen
yeah.
him more with Carol
Mhm.
and
Okay, yeah.
Daryl.
Yeah.
She
But I
was good
know
with
it's
him. She
I
could
guess.
handle him.
more
well.
realistic to have anyone could die.
Yeah,
You can't
Definitely.
think that anyone's
and that
protected.
was beautiful. He really helped out the group doing what
Yeah,
he
he did.
He did, and
Mhm.
he
Take him
was
credit.
struggling too because he didn't fit in anywhere. That was
Right.
always his
That's true,
struggle.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah, crazy. It's fun to see like all these different sides,
is, yeah.
that
I
we
know.
don't trust, and then you really get to learn them what they're like, and it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
This world definitely changes you.
Yeah.
it sure does.
in
Now the
different
governor's
ways.
going
Right.
to change.
Now the governor, I know.
Change
For
their
yourself with the
ways.
evil eye
Oh,
patch
boy.
in this case.
Yes.
So we're going to be
Change
watching on
them.
Netflix today.
Okay.
Are you ready?
We're
I
ready.
think we are. I am.
Yeah. 4:06. Hello.
Walker? Can I sit next to you by the campfire? Why don't you just stab it? Make all that noise.
It's a small tent.
Yeah, I
it
would
is
never
really
zip it up.
small.
I'd sleep in the truck.
It's burning woodberry.
Mhm.
Wow.
You.
Should I have sympathy on him? Hello, friends. I'm your new governor.
Yeah, don't trust him.
Just the music.
Oh, yeah.
You look like you barely got out alive.
Tara,
I mean,
we're a little on edge. We've been holed up in. Are you
Have the
planning on
weapons
staying
right
or not?
there.
your issue, Smith and Wesson.
Oh, good. He knows all about them, honey.
I have enough.
He can grab
Let's
that
go
in
to
1
the gun.
second.
Right?
Look at his right hand.
I know, it's right there.
How can... Joe.
The governor. Not really.
Brian.
Brian.
Find anything better.
SpaghettiOs.
Only if I'm dying.
I haven't seen them in a long time.
He's like, yeah. I'm not
Many,
gonna eat
many
them.
years.
Making more pieces.
She didn't eat.
Once he gets his strength back.
Tara has the right idea with him, though.
Sorry.
Don't trust her.
A knife.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, come here. It's just a cigarette.
Cigarette.
Help yourself.
I got Roni sticks for days.
With everything going on.
He's not impressed. He's definitely getting his strength back. Be
Yeah,
careful.
Look at that.
Look at the gun. I mean the knife.
Yeah. You got my legs, friend.
That's so creepy. Hearing that upstairs.
Yes.
You got kids? Just try to make them stronger until they
Watch out, he
can
has a
care
knife.
for
He has a
themselves.
knife.
Is it bit?
Yes, they're girly young, but
Oh, be
Boy,
careful.
don't keep saying that.
You have no idea.
might be something that might make my Megan talk again.
Oh, is there blood on that curtain?
Mm-hmm.
Yuck.
That's what happened to his buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I killed him, so. Don't startle us with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Throw that at me.
Mm-hmm.
It's your gun.
But you know it still works.
Well, at least he was truthful.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You have to kill the brain.
My dad's got stage 4 lung cancer. I worked oncology for a few years. But there's an old folks home. A couple of blocks from here.
Wow, for him to do something else, something for someone else.
Mm.
You see the body in the wheelchair?
Yeah, I do. They restrained him. Hi, Grandma.
Ooh, the scratching.
Mm-hmm.
Getting them all excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't seen this much excitement in a long time.
God, yeah.
Next time.
How many did he wind up getting? Any?
I thought I picked up one.
Just one, okay. That was actually very nice of him.
Doesn't look like you need any stitches. Bad news. Nobody ever mentioned just how boring the end of the world was gonna be.
Mm. If she only knew how horrible he is.
I would say beware.
Megan. Megan thought you were him. Finally coming right back. Why don't you watch my patient until I get back?
She's talking.
Yeah, I was going to say she didn't talk before. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Pirate.
No way. Can I help him?
I was trying to protect them, you know. Stop them from getting hurt. Me too.
That's right, he won. Where's the other guys? Where's his little pawns?
Oh, yeah.
You are spot on, kid.
Oh, he died.
He's gone.
Unfortunately, he's
I
going
think
to turn.
He's been gone a while.
That's right.
He's going to turn. Daddy's waking
Oh,
up.
already. Oh.
No, he's going to eat you.
No.
This poor family's been so sheltered.
Mm.
They all would have been dead because then
Yeah,
Tara would have turned
Definitely,
and
yeah.
got those two.
I know, okay? He almost got me.
Please. Huh?
Your only picture.
Yes, I mean,
Exactly.
Coming with you.
No,
There has to be someplace better, and you're gonna help us find it.
Lily.
I saw the picture, Brian.
She's bold.
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
Where should we go? Lie, I was in the academy. I'm sorry I lied to you.
At least he'll make it.
Are you lying to me?
Boy.
Take her a little
It's
while.
gonna take some time.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Just like that.
End of the world.
That's right. Maybe go outside though.
Find another car soon.
Easy.
Damn it! All right? I'm fine. Tara, stop.
Oh, no.
Holy crap.
Oh, boy, on the corner. Jeez. Oh, God. Look at them. Oh, look at that.
Sweetheart.
Right.
Right into the wild.
Yeah, right.
Don't trip again. What the hell? Oh no! His own pit?
Oh, yeah.
Is that his own pit?
Cross my heart.
His pawn is here now.
Oh,
All is well.
Boy, that
That's how it ends. Oh, no.
jeez.
Woo!
His own pit.
Wow, yeah.
Very different kind of episode.
Yeah, it sure was.
It is. You saw a compassionate
I was
side
just going
of
to say
him.
compassion, yeah, definitely.
I'm really curious on
Oh.
how you felt because, Mom, you say a lot. None of us like the governor, but
Yeah.
you
well,
say a lot
now
how
it's-
much you don't trust him.
Yeah, well, there's a different side to him now because he's thinking back how his daughter was and things, so.
Yeah, and it's
That's
only
right.
through Megan that
That's right.
he's doing this. I want to
Yeah,
believe that
compassion.
he's going to be nice to this family, probably because Megan's there, and that gives him some
I
kind
know.
of fatherly, role that he can
Yeah.
take over, and he can be the king again.
In a different
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Yes,
because it
it's
brought him
always-
back to pre-apocalypse, before
Yeah,
all
that's
this went
right,
down.
definitely.
And here it shows as a reminder that it's a very different world and people change in many
That's for
ways,
sure,
and
definitely.
how this, how his family dying and all these walkers, taking over the world. Like, this is
Okay,
his
yeah.
story on how much it changed him. I mean, he became an absolute monster.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Definitely, and he was really down. Now he's made love to this girl now, so you don't know. Who knows how it's going to end? Because he might go back to his old ways.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
immediately I
don't
thought of
trust him.
Andrea, and I felt bad, not that he
Yeah,
cared about that at all, but
yeah, you don't know with him.
so
Right
he hooked
now,
up with
the
her.
moment.
And what does that mean? That's a good question, because is she
Yeah.
going to be very close to him now and, try to, now I don't say nosy, say be nosy, but like, is she going to bother him because, how he is, but, or he might like that family lifestyle again because
Yeah,
he
who
burnt
knows?
his picture.
Yeah.
He
Burnt
did.
the family picture.
That's
He
right,
did.
did,
He's
yes.
like, why dwell on this? I can't change anything. I loved them, but every night looking at them, pulling the picture out,
Yeah.
folding over his face and just looking and just
Mhm.
focusing on them. He's like, why do this to myself every night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's easier
that's
said,
terrible.
but just being in this world, and that's the only picture I have. There's no way
I
it's
personally would
on
have kept it, but
a computer.
I'm not
Right,
in
I
his
wouldn't-
position.
or a device or anything where you
Going up
can,
there.
still print it out again and
Yeah.
have a copy
Okay.
somewhere.
Right,
like,
right.
that's the only copy
That's
you
right.
have, and he's burning it. I mean, it's so much. There's so much pain there that he just doesn't want to live with it anymore,
That's
and is moving on. But I don't know if I could ever do that.
No, I don't think
That's
I would,
hard.
but
Yeah, it's
not in
it's
that
brutal.
position,
I'm
we don't
so
know.
glad that, like, right off the bat when he met this family, I'm so glad that he didn't, once he got his strength back, just, take advantage of them
I
and
thought so.
take their
Yeah.
guns.
Yeah.
And
It's like a very different person. Like, you're right, Mom. Like,
Right,
he was so
sometimes.
down on his luck and just so destroyed. And here he murdered all these people
yeah.
that followed him. Like, that's what we were
That's right.
reminded of in the beginning of this
Wow.
episode, because that was a few episodes ago where we saw that massacre, that he just lost it and he just killed all these people
Can you
because he was just
imagine?
so fed up. And then he was just numb to everything and reset, finding this family and kind of
Yeah.
resetting himself to be
and
like,
he
oh,
was
yeah,
so
I'll follow it
exhausted.
again.
He had, like, no strength. Thank
No,
God the
exactly,
walker that he met up with at the street just before he met this family, like, had no strength either. He's just like,
He
stepped
dodged it
around
and
him.
fell
Yeah,
over.
that's
Oh
it.
my God. Yeah.
And
That
it
was
shows
easy.
too that walkers they're very dangerous, but there's all different kinds, and some are weaker than others, and that one
Yeah,
just fell
yeah.
right over.
God,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So he is lucky that was a weaker one there.
Right now, yeah.
So what do you think of this new family with Tara and her sister?
I like them.
Mhm.
I like them a lot.
They're a great family. They're a very tight knit
Yes,
family,
that's
but
what
they're
they
very
are.
sheltered. They had no
idea
idea
about the
that
working.
everyone's going to change. Everyone's going to
That's
turn.
right. They didn't have
They
that
had
idea.
no idea, and that is why they just wanted to go with him because they're so naive to this whole thing. And
Yeah,
they
I mean-
can't be by themselves at this
And
point.
that's why he had to kill the father. Not kill the father. He already died, but
Right.
I know
Yeah,
in front
he
of
had to
them,
show
bash
off
his head
how
because he
he
didn't have a
got
knife or
him.
anything
Yeah.
to take care of it. So Tara did say something though when they were traveling together that she's like, I did know. I think she did know that they turned, right? I think that's what she was
Oh,
saying.
okay.
I think she
I
did
don't
mention
know,
that,
yeah.
but I think they were like naive about it because they haven't seen it really, and it was their dad, so
he
it was
turned
just
quickly too.
he did
He
turn
really
quickly. Like
turned.
we've
But
seen
they
it
did
take
say
a
it was
while.
it was a little while.
Yeah,
So
well, yeah, well,
It was probably
instantly.
overnight or
oh,
something,
maybe,
right?
yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it was like not that long, but
Yeah.
I think it was probably 10, 15 minutes that he passed
Mm.
because it was pretty quick where Lily came and got Megan to say,
Yeah, and they
her
were
say
in there for a
goodbyes,
while.
So
So
yeah, okay.
I don't know if they
I
were
don't
just
think it was
discussing
overnight or
things.
anything.
Yeah, I don't know if they were discussing things for a while
Yeah,
because they
that's
said
true.
it seems like he was gone for a long time. But the way that they're guessing that, I'm like, well, you guys were in there that whole time they were playing chess. So how would you
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
not know? So I'm guessing that they were just having a long discussion for a while in there, and he was already
Possibly,
gone before that.
And then Tara
True.
said, now I understand that how you have to do,
Yeah.
do away with them.
Yeah, because
It's
before she
really-
was
Jeez.
killing them or trying to kill them, stabbing them
Yes.
or shooting them in the chest instead of the head.
Doing nothing, yeah.
Because you have to get the brain. So it's just very terrible. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you need to survive, and you lose a loved one.
That's for
Like
sure, yeah.
it's very personal. Like however you lose a loved one, but in the house you're staying in, so it's your house, and you're in very close quarters, and he dies in
And
front
he's
of you.
and he's the
most likely,
patriarch,
or-
They've been
Seen his
taking
dead
care of
body.
him forever, and it's grandpa,
and then you
That's right,
kill
yeah.
it, like you stab it in the head, and at that point it's still like the look of your relative,
That's right.
and it's just
yes,
it's
and like our
disturbing.
group,
Yeah.
we all know, like they all know how to handle it after they turn, where it's very gentle. Okay, do you want to look the other way? Like everyone's prepared,
That's right, yeah.
but this family had no clue,
Yeah.
and he had to act quickly, otherwise Tara was going to
Definitely.
get it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
it's very
it's like,
sad, and
Yeah.
just seeing this different, look with the governor, just how he's acting, like it's so, like how do you feel? Are you conflicted now? Like, how do you feel about the
surreal,
governor?
Really, it's really surreal right now. But right now he has some compassion, but how long is he going to have it for?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
He might protect them at this point. I mean, he really is like protecting them. He's their
Yes, I know,
protector.
yeah.
But we know his past, and we can't
He
forget
could turn
that.
the other way too.
And that's the thing that's hard, right? Because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
always straightforward. And here you have this brutal murderer who has no sympathy. I mean, once he lost his family and his zombie daughter was actually killed by Michonne, like, he just completely lost it.
Thank
And
God.
to actually kill all these innocent people and torture people, even the person he was sleeping with Andrea,
Oh,
like he was
man.
torturing her. And then his confidant, like when he killed Milton in that
Milton,
way
wow,
too,
yes.
like he just
Yeah.
went off. I know that was sad too. I really wanted Milton to survive because I
me too.
wanted to see what he would be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
way
Oh
down
my
the
God,
road
yeah.
and how he would develop. But yeah,
Oh,
like
wow.
he's just a monster. And I felt bad for him this episode because to actually see him kind of get his humanity back
Yeah.
and care for people
Yes.
again, like that's how he probably was before the apocalypse. So
Yeah.
Anything,
and
I think anything could set him off again, though.
Yeah.
So
You never
I
know.
don't
You never know. We don't really
We
know
don't
him
know,
fully.
just right
We've
now.
only seen like a facade of him, how he was, and then we saw the
Yeah.
true, and then now he's back to
so we'll
something
see how it
completely
goes.
different.
Yeah.
But I did love the interaction with him and Megan, and when she was finally talking, she was
Oh, that's
actually
right. Yeah, I
talking
was
to him
surprised with that.
and asking him about his injury, what happened to your
Yeah.
eye, and how he was
She
like
was cute.
really happy to laugh about
Yeah.
saying he was a pirate, and he
That's right.
he was really like it was a
That's-
genuine
yeah.
laugh,
Yeah, it was.
about,
Mhm. It was, like,
chuckling
very
to
deep,
himself.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
like that,
it was
yeah.
a genuine chuckle,
Mhm.
and I never even thought he was capable of
No,
doing
my
that.
God, that was something else.
I know he's been
But as a
terrifying.
little girl,
Right.
and
Yep.
that's
That's
right
right.
to his heart. So that gets
Mhm.
right to his heart.
No.
And now his henchman found him.
I
Oh my
know.
God,
So does
yes,
that mean?
did.
It's like, hey, boss, I'll get the rope. I'm
I
gonna get
know.
your throne. Come
So
back
what does
over.
that mean for the new recruits that he has, like the new people,
I
the new
don't know.
family?
Oh, they're gonna go right in.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
gonna protect them.
Yeah, it's pretty
But they don't
different
have
to
a
see
really
this
a Woodbury,
episode.
right?
No, they don't.
Yeah, he burnt
burned it.
Woodbury. You
Burned
saw
it.
him, right? I
Right,
think he
yeah.
took his truck and he crashed
He
through it and
crashed
burnt
right
it.
through
Sure
it. The
did.
walkers are there, and
That's for
he
sure,
calls
yeah.
them the biters.
Boy.
So
But did you expect him to just do that, to destroy everything he worked so hard to build?
You know, he's
No,
probably
yeah.
saying, if I can't have it, nobody's going to have it.
No, it's probably, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy episode. I mean, it was very slow paced, but I think it's important
Yeah.
to see that side of the governor
That's right.
being more
Mhm.
humane.
Yeah, for now anyway.
And how frustrating, yeah, for now.
I still don't trust him.
I know. I love
I
that because
can't
Mom
help
always
it.
says that. I don't trust
I
him. And I'm like,
can't.
I don't think any of us trust him, Mom.
Oh, yeah, I
For
know,
everything
right?
he's done, no, there's no trust there. Yeah, he's terrible, but I
Just
did
stay
feel
the way
bad
he
for him
is.
this
Yeah,
episode.
I do.
And it stinks too seeing like these people go on the road and they have all these supplies with them, and
Yeah.
then just in one quick moment they had to drop everything and run
Oh, that's
because
right.
their
That's
lives
right.
depended on it. And if they just like
Definitely.
tried
Megan
to
did
keep it,
hold
they
on
would've
to
died.
her little lovey she had. She
Your
didn't
bunny or
let,
something.
yeah, she didn't
Yeah.
let go of that.
Yeah, so that's easy enough to
Yeah.
carry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank God.
But everything
The
else, a
comfort.
suitcase
Yeah.
and a big
Yes,
pack.
exactly.
And,
Done.
Yeah,
Nothing.
that's it.
Yeah.
Crazy world out there.
Sure
So
is. Wow.
yeah, all about the governor this episode.
That's what sure
Yippee!
was.
So we're gonna see next
Yeah,
time.
that's
Who
good.
knows? So on that note, thank you guys so much for
Yes.
watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Thank you.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Please subscribe.
Yeah.